Nyanga is a fairly good example. In Cape Town, of course, it remains one of the most violent areas in the country. Our reporter, Lester Kiewit, has gone out to spend the day there. And Lester, certainly the crime statistics are a huge reality for the people of Nyanga. They may be numbers to a number of us, but certainly they are a great reality to people who are living the experience of high crime rates every single day. Now, the link has particularly been made between gangsterism and drugs and turf wars involving ordinary civilians in areas like Nyanga. What's the sort of response to what we've heard the police minister and other officials say this morning?
Well, Joanne, Nyanga has that unfortunate title of being the murder capital of South Africa. Some would say quite unfairly, because the Nyanga policing district or precinct covers several areas, including Browns Farm, Crossroads, Nyanga East. And so all those community statistics are piled into this police station behind me, whereas area like Kaya Licha, which is collectively has a far greater murder rate, but they have 3 police stations in that area. So the residents of Nyanga say that they are sitting with the unfortunate incident of being labelled the murder capital of South Africa. Well, that was last year. 262 murders reported to the Nyanga police station here behind me. Now, we still haven't gotten those details at the station by station level, and so we're waiting for those direct statistics. Now, 2 of the gentlemen who are directly involved in policing in this area, it's Dumisani Kwebe of the Community Policing Forum, Kaya Yozi is the local council here. Dumisani, we know last year we had 262 murders reported here at this police station, the highest in the country. What are you expecting? We don't have station details as yet, but over the past year, looking at your work at the CPF, what are you expecting this year?
Mr. Kiewit, as a member of CPF, we anticipate that these crime stats will prove us right with the community in large, because we did say before, with the Previous Commissioner, we need resources in Nyanga, because there's no resources in Nyanga. You can't have a police station that serves 6 sectors, of which per sector we've got only 2 vans. Bear in mind that we are running from Nyanga until Browns Farm, and we did ask to have more additional police station that should be built in in Browns Farm and Samora. I mean, it's a mess. Yeah, it's like saying to someone, you must drive your car, whereas there's no wheels, there's no batteries, there's no key. I mean, there's no petrol. How can a person drive a car that has got no wheels? It's what is happening here in Nyanga. And we did ask to have an additional external units to assist Nyanga. We were promised by our professional commissioner, Mr. Laromur, but he never fulfilled that. We also asked to have an internal intelligence that stays at the station level, not in the cluster, because all those things are a problem to us. And we don't have a head of the detectives here in Nyanga. That's a problem that we're facing in Nyanga.
A litany of problems here for Nyanga Police Station. Now, Kaya Yozi, you are a public representative. You're the local ward councillor. You also represent the local government. So from a local municipality level, what is the City of Cape Town doing at the local level trying to rectify these problems?
Yes, sir. What we are doing as the City of Cape Town, from my level as the local representative, I have written to Alderman JP Smith, who is responsible for safety and security at the city level. Now, as it stands, he has not responded yet, because what we are trying to do is complement the CPF in a much more structured way, because as the gentleman has mentioned, that Nyanga is responsible for 6 sectors. Now, if you go by one sector, you'll find that it's a huge type of area. Now, if you again go there and do a counting of how many wards do we have, and the dynamic of each ward, you'll find they are different. So we are having that program now with JP to try and establish local and mobile sectors that are going to be able to us as a community go and report, so that we complement what the SAPS is trying to do. Now, in the same process, I've also written to the executive director in the province, in office of the MEC, to try and also bring these resources down, because if we leave it to SAPS alone, then there's not greater impact that we are going to do in our communities.
Now, Dumisani, not too long ago, just a few weeks ago, Parliament's Police Portfolio Committee came to inspect this police station, came to talk to the community. What exactly were the words of the residents here of Nyanga to Parliament's Portfolio Committee?
Actually, we did mention the issue of under-resourced, and we did tell them that it seems there is no one who cares about Nyanga. Unfortunately, on the 10th of September, when we were called in the Parliament, Provincial Commissioner couldn't answer what we were asking from him regarding Nyanga's problem. It means there is no solution that he is willing to solve in Nyanga.
Dumisani Kwebe and Kaya Yozi are the CPF forum representatives and the local ward council respectively, describing the litany of problems that have been experienced at Nyanga police station over the last few years. They're hopeful that 262 murders that they had last year will decrease, so that they may no longer have that unfortunate title of being described as the murder capital of South Africa.
Thanks so much for that update live to us from Nyanga in the Western Cape. Still ahead, we'll bring you the latest on the tragedy in Nigeria.